Canadian beer, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some people call Iggy Pop the godfather of punk. When he started the Stooges in the 60s, pop mutated into punk and music changed. A lot of bands point to Iggy Pop as inspiration, from the Sex Pistols to Nirvana, and he keeps on inspiring because he keeps on making music. Here in Toronto to pump his newest album, American Caesar, Iggy Pop played for 2 hours live at Much Music, calling in people from the street, telling them to come and sit close enough to count the battle scars from his live fast, refuse to die days. It was a peak musical moment for me watching Iggy fired and fueled. It was pure Iggy Pop raw power.
She laughed and said, Iggy, you have got a biggie. I had no reply, so I just closed my eyes in wild America.
We have some people out in the street here. Can you show the street people? Show the street people. Fucking cool looking, right? So we want to bring the street people in here so they can be at my feet as I sing to them.
Are you being...
I read mainly military history in my spare time, like the boss, the general, Caesar.
How tiresome, attending your rituals, paid lip service to the portents, burning incense in their shrines. No one believes in the old gods.
What's your favorite color of hair?
My favorite color?
Of hair.
Of hair.
Yeah. You've been through so many.
What kind of question? Oh, on myself, you mean?
Yeah.
As a natural is best because it has a better shine that way, Ed.
All right.
My cat, I used to have a cat named Susie when I was little, and my cat was a big influence on me because I used to see my cat like laying around going like, oh, and they just, you know how they lay on their back and groove? And I thought, well, who's having a better time here, me or the cat? The cat is happier than I am. And that made me go into music. Everybody's always trying to tell me what to do. No! Don't you try to tell me what to do. Look in the eyes of a savage girl, fall deep in love in the underworld. Raw power is sure to come around into you. If you're alone, got no fear, so am I.
Any thoughts on reissuing Raw Power with the mix you really intended it to have?
Yeah, I'd like to get a hold of the tape of Raw Power, and I'm talking to some of the powers that are over the power right now.
Maybe get some of the mixes, tight.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Hey, just speaking of raw power stuff, I've got to ask this question because everyone's asking me, Stooges Reunion or not?
Oh, never say never.
But is it close? Can you...
No, I'm not. I'm not planning anything. I kind of get suspicious of reunion gigs in general because a lot of times it's like they're just doing it for you know what, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So.
But did you ever chat with those guys?
I just saw them last night in Detroit. Yeah, and we're friendly and everything.
Yeah?
So, but you know.
Whatever happened to the Stooges? I mean, what about those old days with the Stooges?
They gave up. I didn't. Some of us are lazy. Some of us, I think it was, I don't know who said it, but when the going gets tough, the tough get going. They gave up.
How far are you now from that scene back in the late 60s?
Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone from that. Nothing. That means nothing to me. That was the only good thing about that whole scene was me. That was it.
You've mentioned a couple of things that you've done that maybe you shouldn't have for your health, mentally and physically. A lot of drinking and drugs. Do you ever feel like those years were lost and you wish you could have them back?
No, not at all.
All right. Just checking.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how you been?
Pretty good. How are you?
Very well.
Are they showing her on TV too?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
absolutely.
Cool. She looks good on TV, eh?
Okay, go ahead.
Cool.
Good person.
Yeah.
So sweet. So So, last time I heard about you, you talked a lot about being drug-free and all that sort of thing. How is this all going? How's the life now for you?
Well, I don't have like a rule. Like I've had about a third of a beer here at this taping, you know. So, which is pretty cool, you know. I had a few drinks and it sort of like loosened me up and everything. But that's probably about as far as it'll go tonight. I was still smoking a little pot until about 2 to 3 years ago. And then after about halfway through the Brick by Brick tours, I gave it up because it just makes you too f***ing weird and paranoid and you can't concentrate, for me anyway. But for somebody else, I know a lot of people, they're like 19 or 20 and they can smoke it and they're coherent, but eventually it has really bad side effects and I don't recommend it. And I don't
Oh,
do
thank
it.
God for that.
You know?
Yeah,
I think we should go out. Let's go have a street visit.
all right,
Come
see what we
back.
can do.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Ida.
You want to be on TV? Come on, there she is. She's on TV. All right. So, okay, show the boyfriend. Hey, Chris. Okay, well, I'll attempt to entertain you with bits of a song.
all this.
First, I'll just kind of screw around like. Well, I'm out on the street again. Oh, where I belong again. I didn't get no money here, but I never felt paranoia and fear. Because out on the street, that's a place to be. Because out on the street is where I get my IDs. So that's an impromptu number about being on the street. Yes, here in Canada.
Lyrically, I try to use the music as an evocative force to bring things out of me and into the realm of words that I don't even know I was thinking about. They just come out and there it is. I'm like, oh God, so that's what was on my mind, you know. And other than that, I try to describe the world I find myself in. I try to describe the world I would like to create for myself, which is a far removed world from the former. And I try to have a laugh.
I like to eat spaghetti with tomato sauce. I like to eat clams with Spanish moss. I like to go down to mashed potato town. 'Cause that's where a boogie boy can get down. That's what I do. I like to make noise. I like to go out and be a boogie boy. Boogie, 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 boogie boy.
I still write a lot off the top of my head. The best lyrics just come out first as words out of my mouth, and then I write them down, and I'll go, oh, that's interesting, and then write a few more after that.
It's just that social life. It's got you on the run. That goddamn social life. It's torture dressed as fun.
I just wanted to ask Iggy, what's kept him going over all these years?
I enjoy my work.
Sorry.
That's about it.
Okay, thanks for calling.